Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. The galaxy is a big place with huge distances to travel. Scattered throughout this vast space are numerous wonders, unique, unusual or otherwise interesting locations that make them very appealing for sightseeing. In this second part of the Wonders of the Galaxy series, I'm going to take a look at a few more of those. The Thargoids might perhaps be the best known alien life in the galaxy, but they are far from the only alien civilization to have existed. A far older race once spanned many regions of space, an alien race that came to be known as the Guardians. Their ancient ruins and monuments can still be seen to this day, standing as a testament to their building skills. The ancient ruins come in a variety of forms, so it's worth visiting more than one. Scattered throughout the ruins are the monoliths, the remains of an interstellar, faster-than-light communications network. Some of these monoliths also contain data records of the ancient civilization, which were eventually translated, providing insights into the Guardian culture and history. Another set of Guardian architecture exists in the form of ancient Guardian structures. These differ to the ruins in numerous ways and are also protected by functioning Guardian sentinels. The Guardians were not only spread across planetary surfaces, but also within space. In some of the more remote areas exist gigantic beacons. The design of these is unlike human technology and completely different to anything Thargoid related. These are well worth a visit simply for their great visuals as well as the sense of mystery they invoke. The beacons themselves still remain functional and can be activated by firing weapons at 3 energy points located around the beacon. Once activated, the beacons will put on a rather amazing display. Now, if you're only here for the visit and the sight of this, then this probably is reward enough. However, if you want more, then you can obtain an ancient key from an activated beacon, which in turn will allow you to access Guardian hybrid technology. More on that in the video description. If you're seeking a sense of adventure and the unusual, you can do a lot worse than head into the Lagrange clouds. There are many of these scattered throughout the galaxy, although very few of them are close to human-inhabited space, so they will require a certain distance to travel. Lagrange clouds, then, are large gaseous bodies that form gravitational points within specific star systems. These are perhaps some of the most beautiful locations to be found anywhere within the game, and exist in many different forms, colours, shapes and densities. As the clouds are volumetric, this means that you can fly into them, through them and around them. What's more, many of the clouds are full of life forms of varying types. Some of these life forms can be interacted with, most are peaceful, but some do have minor defences that can impact your ship, so take a little care here. A list of Lagrange clouds can be found within the Codex. In game terms, over 1,000 years ago, humanity sent their first generation ships across the stars. Many thousands of these vessels were launched, by some counts as many as 70,000. All used slower than light travel, as FTL hadn't been invented at that point. The irony of this endeavour is that the development of technology eventually outpaced the journey of these ships. Once faster-than-light technology was invented, humanity quickly moved past the generation ships and colonized the stars. Eventually, a mandate was ordered, rendering it illegal to interfere with generation ships under the penalty of death. Whilst many generation ships made it to their final destination, quite a few did not, and some of these lost generation ships have been rediscovered over the years, each befallen to a different fate. These generation ships can now be visited and their data logs can be accessed, which provide a brief historical recounting on the final days and the final hours of the ship's colonies. Many generation ships exist throughout the space, and they are all worth a visit simply for their unique appearance and styling. The fact they also each have their own story makes for a great addition. A list of generation ships can be found in the video description. Planetary Landing arrived in Elite in 2015 with the launch of Horizons, and over the years numerous things have been added to the planetary surfaces. In the previous video we took a look at strange life such as the brain trees, but other, more natural formations can be found on planets too, in the form of geysers and fumaroles. These geological formations can provide for some extremely appealing vistas. Whilst not all of them are great, the really good ones can be very special indeed. Over the years, I've visited many such locations, and from time to time they can be a real treat, such as the one shown here in the time-lapse, a truly remarkable location. Geological formations can be one of the easiest planetary surface features to find, as they show up at a distance on the full spectrum scanner. Finding the best ones though can certainly take some time, but for many people that in itself is a rewarding process. That then covers a few more of the wonders of the galaxy, but many additional ones exist out there, and in the third part of this video series I will take a look at various installations, the more unique megaships, along with one or two very unique locations. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.